Hello everybody, welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E010, a 1970s original wrapped roll. I'm your host Eric Beyer, and I'll be guiding you through this journey. Let me give a couple minutes to have some people stroll in, and we'll get this show rolling. I think over the next couple weeks, next week I think I'm going to do a 70D roll. And then the week after, I'm going to do a 70P roll. Because as you guys know, I really do enjoy searching 1970 rolls for some reason. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notifications button. That way you know whenever we do a coin roll hunt. See people coming in. I'm going to open this roll up and get coins all sorted out. And we'll go from there. Hey Malcolm, how you doing today? Dennis, how are ya? Sore but good. Back hurt or just sore from working? Both, all right. Yeah, I feel your pain on the back. It never gets better, never goes away. You just learn to live with it. All right, this looks like a pretty nice roll, all in all. So let's get this party started here. Coin number one will go to Parvis. And Parvis will get this coin right here. We will be looking for double die reverses or double die obverses. Usually bar L varieties or the bars under or above the 7. Hey Coin Junkie, how you doing today? New Marshall? Nope, I do the coins here and then I send them out, Marshall. Chuck was doing his and then sending them to me. He's just got a whole lot of stuff to do. Turn this light down a little bit. Not a whole lot known on the reverse, I don't think, but we're still going to look at the first 10 or 15 or so. All right, first coin was for Parvis. Get it in the flip. There we go. Oh, also, before I forget, let me get my little bag here and pull a chip for our giveaway, which will be this coin right here. See if I can get a picture of the variety. It's 1DO008. As you can see, it's right under the top bar of the 7, and the bottom of the 0 is where the doubling is. And the number coin that gets that, well, look at that, number 26. We can put that right over here. All right, now we'll get back to the hunt. Coin number 2 goes to Malcolm. We do have some RPMs in 1970s. Not real abundant. The only ones I've ever found, really, besides one RPM number 2, has been in mint sets, which was an RPM number 1. And looks like nothing on the reverse. Didn't really expect anything on any of the reverses. Hey, Aunt, how are you today? Coin number 3 goes to Kimberly. Doing well, thank you. Doing well. I finally got a couple of appointments for people to come start giving me a couple estimates. So hopefully we can at least get the roof fixed. The other stuff can kind of wait till the insurance settles, but I don't have time for the roof. I'm going to have to pay for it myself, I think, and then have them pay me back. Overall, some nice coins. I did just pick some more 1970 stuff up. So in the future, I might be doing a 1970 Batdorf roll also. Coin number 4 goes to Farm Dog. A lot of the 69 and 70s have floating roofs. It's very close. It's not quite, you can see the edge a little bit. That side is pretty much wore off, and you can still see part of the FG on here. Hey, AZ Coins. I know one of them used to be in the Cherry Picker's Guide, but I don't think it is anymore. I'm not certain for sure. Coin number 5 goes to Sissy. I think it used to be a 69D or 69S that had a floating roof. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say, Coin Junkie. I would say $10 or so. But I'm just guessing. Part of the problem I have is I don't sell a whole lot of coins. I'm kind of a hoarder. I seem to get them and then they just kind of sit around. Hey Carl, how you doing? Coin number 6 goes to Otis. I will be looking at these coins under the loupe again, as always. You were at the auction too. I kind of wondered, Carl. It will probably be next Sunday again. I'm not sure if Chuck will be running reveals. If he runs reveals, we'll probably do a reveal show. But if not, it's just easier to do it all at one time because it's only a couple reveals usually. See, this one's almost got the no FG and the floating roof. It really does have the floating roof pretty much. You can just barely see the line on that one. Coin number 7 goes to Yo Man. All right, let me see here. Do I see something up there? I don't think this is one. It was looking right here if that was a line or not. If it is, I will find it with the loop. It's very minor if it is. But yeah, I think next week I was looking and it's like, ooh, I got a lot of 70D rolls from a long time ago, and then when I got the 70S Batdorf rolls, I got some 70P Batdorf rolls. So it's like, well, I'll do one every week. One of each. We did this one. I'll do a 70D next week, and then I'll do a 70P the following week, maybe. Coin number 8 goes to Penny Hoarder. They're very shiny to the point that they're causing the camera a little bit of they're giving a lot of reflection out. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. No, that's right where it's supposed to be. All right. Got some real heavy die scratches. It's too bad we don't have a variety. There would be some great markers on there. Coin number 9 goes to Taco John. Ooh, spot. And it looks like we got nothing on the obverse. Tomorrow I'll be doing a 1960D roll. Kind of excited to get into that. That came from a box of rolls that I've had for a very long time, probably 25 years. It's going to be nice to get into some of that stuff. I know that I had searched some in the past, but being 25 years ago, I don't remember what I found in them, and so I couldn't even tell you what would be in them anymore. But I've got basically 3/4 boxes full of 60D bank wraps that I've collected over the years. And we're going to go through a couple of them over the next few weeks. All right. A couple more. We'll look at the reverses unless it's something I totally don't recognize, and then we'll just do the obverse. Coin number 11 goes to Jim Fletcher. Hey, Paul Hampton, how are you doing? Got nothing so far. All right. Hey Otis, how you doing? Getting some people coming in. That's good. I'm glad you guys showed up. Coin number 12 goes to Ant. Yeah, next time I get, when we decide when we're going to sell reveals, I'll try to send an email out. Or we'll put it in the auction email. We can do that too. That way everybody knows. But if Chuck doesn't do any next week, I'll probably do 4 again. If he does do some, I'll probably only do 2. Hello, Hector Interest in Coins. Thanks for joining us. So far, we're not finding a whole lot of anything. Coin number 13 goes to Crispy. That's true, Paul. That's true. And I know the source of this, and that's another one. I've probably got 250 70S bank wrapped rolls, and I've not searched many of them. And usually when I bought them, I would buy 5 or 10 at a time. So I can't tell you if I ever searched one like this or not. I don't think I've searched the ones like this. Because if I had to guess, these were bought about 2006. And at that point, I wasn't searching a lot of coins. I was buying and selling a lot of coins. Coin 14 goes to Mr. French. In the 70S, there's a lot of double dies in the 70S. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to find. Yeah, I'll try to do that, Paul. New old stock. Yeah, this and about 20,000 other rolls. I got rid of most of my quarters and half dollars and stuff like that. And I got a lot of pennies, nickels, and dimes. And I still can't help myself. I still buy whenever. Of course, it seems like it's not as easy to find them. I can remember 20 years ago, even Coin World had articles that like 60 Ds would never be worth anything because there were so many of them that people saved that there would always be an abundance of them to buy. And there's not. They're gone. And that goes with a lot of the other dates. Like 80s rolls. A lot of the 80s rolls are gone. I mean, they just deteriorated and rotted away. Coin 15 goes to Jim Fletcher. Hey, Paul Adams, how are you? We are trying our best to find us some DDOs or RPMs. I'm not familiar if there's even any DDRs. I guess I should look at that stuff before I search. There might be one, but I don't think there is for some reason. Coin 16 goes to Stanley. Well, worst case scenario, if we don't find anything, whoever gets drawn on coin 26 is going to get an example of 1DO008. So somebody will get a variety out of this roll. Coin 17. Oh, especially when you start getting into the 50s and 60s. I'm familiar with a coin shop down here. He claims to have 15,000 that have the halves cut out of them that he wants me to look through, and it's like, well, I don't know if I want to do anything like that. But every time I go in there, he tries to get me to do it. But it's a proof that, all right, that's for some reason kind of what I thought. Coin 18 goes to Richard. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be starting the 60D roll probably about the same time. I would like to start them at 7. But I got something I have to do at 7 today and 7 tomorrow. Most every Friday. Well, every other Friday and Saturday. So I had to make this a little early. Trying to do it a little later so more people can be involved in doing them at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If it's the weekend, I'll do them a little earlier. Yep. It could be. The thing is, a lot of the stuff I think that got dumped in the melt bin in 2008 and 9, I don't think they melted at all. Especially the 40s, and I know like the nickels, I know they didn't, because there was a time when you couldn't get anybody to smelt them here. They had to send them to like South America or something like that, which would take all the money out of it. No, you can't. Like I said, the guy says he bought these and all the halves were taken out. So, I mean, I says, you would buy that many? And he says, yeah, wouldn't you? And he says, for the price is right. He says, they're 56 all the way up to 64. And I says, I guess I probably would have. The next coin is for Parvis. Got nothing on this coin. God, I had high hopes for this roll too. We searched the sister 70D roll that was with this when I bought it, and it had stuff in it. Coin 21. That was one of the rolls when me, Chuck, and Brian did. We each got a roll of 70D and searched them to see who got what and who won, who found the most in the rolls. It was a good time. Might do that 70D roll because I do know there's stuff in those rolls. I got to see if I can find another one of them. Coin 22 goes to Malcolm. But I do plan on selling, so far I'm planning on selling a 61D and a 70D for sure next week. And then it really depends on Chuck after that. Coin 23 goes to Parvis. These coins are very shiny. The picture I'm getting does not do them justice at all. They do got quite a bit of bag marks on them. That's no, it's not. That's kind of what I do, Paul. Usually, like I said, I got two 70S Batdorfs and six 70P Batdorf rolls today, or actually a couple days ago. And I might not search the 70S, but the 70P I'll search one roll, and then the rest will just go into the pile. The next coin is for Ant. If I never bought another roll, I probably could search 10 rolls a day for the rest of my life. A little bit of machine doubling on the outside of this one. Coin 25 goes to Farm Dog. That's like when you search stuff that doesn't normally have a lot of varieties in it. I always seem to go to a 61D or a 60D after I've searched like 10 rolls, and I just need to know I'm going to find something, no matter how minor. Me and Sissy were talking about that the other night. It's like, you know, your go-to dates, you'll find something. I mean, even a circulated roll, you'll find some 2000Ps, the DDRs. All right, let me put these 25 coins in a rubber band so we don't have the dreaded coin avalanche. And our next coin is the lucky coin. And the lucky coin goes to Richard Sappington. And Richard Sappington, this is for those who didn't see it already, this is the DDO right here. And you can see it below the 7 and below the 0. Let's see if turning it makes it a little better. So that coin's for Richard Sappington. Let me make a note here that goes to Richard. Yeah, I went through that before. Actually, my wife's pretty supportive now. But there was a time when she'd say, hey, you're not doing nothing with those. Like I told her, I said, hey, it could be worse. I could be going out and drinking and doing stupid stuff. Yeah, when I do bring rolls, especially about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I guess it might have been before COVID, I come in with like 400 tubed rolls, and man, did I get the side eye. She was just like, oh my God, what are you doing with that? But usually she just kind of rolls her eyes and gives me the look, and she's, like I said, pretty supportive now. She must be, because when the hurricane hit, we had water leaks. So there's literally 200 boxes sitting in the living room now. And she hasn't complained about it yet. But I guess it's, you know, its rightful place is kind of tore up right now. But she's got her own vices. She collects fabric and does a lot of quilting, and I mean, she's got a whole room full of that stuff. So she's as bad as I am. It's probably why we get along so good. Coin 28 goes to Jim Fletcher. Well, yeah, that's a problem, and it is in front of a couple drawers and storage areas. It hasn't bothered her so far yet, though. It's probably enabled her. She can like hit Amazon and buy a new one instead of looking for the old one that's stored somewhere. You just don't have enough rolls, Coin Junkie. Coin 29 goes to Crispy. Now here's a question. Do you guys keep your rolls after you search them, or do you throw them back into circulation? Or do you roll them back up and try and sell them? What's everybody's feelings on that? I like the copper. I throw them in a copper bag. In some of them, I guess it depends on the date. Some of them I throw back in a tube and save them. Coin 31 goes to Ted, but most of them I actually kind of just take to the bank, unless they're really nice. Yeah, I didn't used to. Yeah, I don't. I try not to resell. I mean, it's one thing if it's a real nice roll and it's a scarce date, but I would never represent it as something that would be unsearched. But most of them, like I say, usually go to the bank. Especially any of the zinc stuff. If I search them, they're going to the bank. Coin 31 in copper up until, oh God, up until a year or so ago. All the bags of copper I have, except for the half bag, is stuff I bought just as, scrap copper over the years. Yeah, I agree. I mean, a lot of the stuff I search is because I go to the bank trying to get BU rolls. So, and like my credit union only lets me get 4 rolls at a time. So I go there, and half the time they're circulated rolls, so I just search them and take them back. Coin 32. But I do have a source now for boxes, which is kind of good. Kind of happy about that. I hadn't since I've moved to Florida, I haven't had a source to get any. My credit union used to let me get $10 worth, but now they only let me get 2. So. Coin 33 goes to Stanley. Yeah, that's if it's really nice, I'll keep it. And I don't sell coins anyways, really. My wife was amazed that I was parting with a couple rolls to do reveals on. She was like, what are you done with my husband? Who are you? Yeah, if it's really, really super nice, I guess I do that too. Kind of put it in flips. But I have had rolls that have been super nice, and I've just kept the whole roll. I've got a couple 80D rolls that are just, they're smoking. 19 there. Next coin is for Stanley. I think I got some 79D rolls that are really good too. I bought some rolls at a show, and whoever saved these rolls, they must have picked through a lot of coins to get these coins. Because almost every roll I got from the guy was in really good shape. Coin 35 goes to Kimberly. Yeah. I have theories on what the coin shortage was all about, because I know that I think a lot of it had to do with distribution. That the main coin hubs were full of coins, but they couldn't get them out to the rural areas. but I could be wrong. I know that I have a friend that used to own a armored car service in Detroit, and when I talked to him a couple years ago when it first started, he said his vaults were overflowing to the point where he had armored cars that had mechanical problems that were stuffed full of them. Coin 36 goes to Sissy. Ooh, cool. 43 S roll. I would love to look through one of those. I haven't found a good 43 roll since I've lived in Florida. I haven't got a good one since I've been down here. I've bought 3 or 4 of them, and they've been crap, where there's 5 or 6 nice coins and then some plated ones and then some crusty ones. Coin 37 goes to Taco John. 26 went to Richard Sappington. Yeah, there's the chip right here. And we'll do the same thing for the 60D roll. I'll give away a 60D RPM or something cool. Same with the 57D I'm doing. Coin 38 goes to Parvis. Oh, there you are. I was just going to say, I haven't seen Parvis today. So far, we haven't found anything, Parvis. No, that's just the mark. Oh, nice. So you're going to search that one? See, now that would be a roll that I could possibly search, and I would probably keep it if it was that nice. Coin 39 goes to Ted. I know I got a bank wrapped roll of 52D that I found the other day going through some boxes, and it's like, oh, do I want to do a reveal on that, or do I want to just keep it for myself and not even open it? I haven't decided yet. I've had it a long time. Probably near 20 years. Or longer. Could be longer, being the box that it came out of. I wasn't even hunting for double dies at the point. I was just doing RPMs. Coin 40 goes to Yo Man. Coin 41 goes to Sissy. Something tells me I got a little dog trying to be a troublemaker underneath my foot. What do you got down there? Hey. No, go ahead. It's the only dog I know. She loves chewing up cardboard. All right. Coin 42 goes to Jim Fletcher. Oh, it won't move. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a tough one for me to say, well, I'm going to hold on to this and not search it. When I get something, like I say, any 43 roll that I've bought in the last 5 years, I've actually looked through it. So I might have one or two unsearched rolls, but I couldn't even guarantee that. No, like 45D, 45S, stuff like that, I do have unsearched rolls. Coin 43 goes to Malcolm. Actually, I think I might have a 47S roll. Bank wrapped roll. I actually think it has an RPM on the end too. Hey, Sand Digger. No fines so far, unfortunately. No. Coin 44 goes to Stanley. The best find of the day is the free giveaway. I will be looking at these again. I know that there was two that I saw a little nick right there. And there are a couple that are super minor with like a little lump right there. And I'll make sure they're not that. Coin 45 goes to Jim Fletcher. But I will try to give you some more notice than just, hey, I'm selling some reveals after the auction today. Next time. Coin 46 goes to Stanley. Hey, sissy. Boy, right at the end. We haven't found anything yet. But I will be starting about the same time tomorrow, quarter to 6. On the 60D roll. And man, I hope we find something in that roll. The chances of not finding stuff are almost a lot less than actually finding at least minor RPMs. There's just so many split serif RPMs in 60D. I know, sissy. Doesn't make it any less discouraging. Coin 47 goes to Ant. And then on Saturday, I will try and actually do the reveal at 7 o'clock for the 57D roll. And if my notes are correct, that roll should have RPMs in it. I don't know what RPM, but it had a sticky note on the baggie that said that they had RPMs in it. Yeah, you know what? I think that is part of it. It's not that you love the punishment, but with the little bit of letdown you get when you find something, it makes it feel that much better. Penny Hoarder. I might try and do like a roll dig or something coming up too. Just if I'm just searching coins to see what we got. I might start doing that if when I get caught up, search a couple of my own rolls. Maybe I'll just do it online and talk to you guys while I'm doing it. Coin 49 goes to Sissy. Oh, this is a die that I don't remember seeing yet. And the last and final coin for the roll goes to Crispy. And Crispy gets this one. And it's the ender for sure, huh? Yeah. If you knew how many tubes of our 60D RPMs I have sitting within my arm's reach. I think I got 40 of them just within arm's reach of me. And then I've got, I don't know, 75 boxes that are flipped up of stuff that's not identified. One of these days I'll get to it because it's all identifiable. A lot of this stuff has been in flips for 25 years when I first started. Just never got back to looking again. But anyways, I want to thank you all for joining me. It was a great time. And we'll be here again tomorrow. Start all over. Have a better roll. Something tough. 60D. We're going to find something on that 60D. So I'm going to be positive on that. So anyways, thanks for joining me. And I hope everybody here has a wonderful night. And go find some varieties and let me know what you find tonight. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.